we have this
I bring my lobby with me, so.
session was known. Actually, it's not focus on OutSystem, but actually it's focus between the difference or bridging between project managers who has no technical background with tech leads. And I hope, inshallah, we will all enjoy this session.
Hopefully. So my name is Noon Tom. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm a computer engineer. I have multiple certificates as MCSE in SharePoint. I have Microsoft certified AI engineer. I'm also have some project management certification, BMB, RMB, CISPO, and CSIM. So today I'm trying to, I prepared this presentation actually to bridge the gap, and I will tell you the story behind why after you fill the survey. So please scan. Let me start from what do technical team and developer says. Actually, this is what I heard this first time from Abdurrahman. It shocked me first time. What? Let me see. Okay. So he said that as a developer, we think if project manager think that if one woman can deliver in 9 months, then 2 women can deliver in 4 months and a half. So first time he saw it, what is this your mentality really? So it was very shocking to me, but yeah. I took it as a good chance to prepare for this presentation. So let's see. Okay, key factor behind all the project success, and this is why I'm asking you your feeling, what you passed through, if you had this experience before. So let's see. Okay, let's see some statistic, and then I will go to that point. Some studies says that 66% of technology projects, including software projects, of course, fail, partially fail, or totally fail during since 2015 till now. So you can imagine the percentage. 31% were canceled in US. So 31% of the technical projects were canceled in US, plus 53 faced significant challenges that survive very hardly. Okay? Just to give you a background from where I came up with this idea, with, of course, what Abdurrahman said. Okay? So key factors behind that was unclear requirements as defined in multiple articles, unclear requirements, poor project management and planning, lack of user involvement, technical depth and complexity of the implementation, conflict and team-related issues, scope creep. I'll be covering these 3 points today and considering the mindset of developer and project manager. Let's see. Let's start. Okay. We'll start with the conflict and team issues between project manager, tech team, and developers. Especially here, I'm talking about non-technical project manager. And I will act today like a construction project manager who joined recently software, so we'll discuss this, okay? Project manager versus developers. First thing in the mindset, what will come to mind, there is misalignment between goals. And I believe all of you felt this. I have a technical background, so I know your feeling. That's project manager always prioritize deadline, velocity, and budget. While what technical team usually prioritize, which is quality. So those cannot go together. Quality cannot go with velocity. We'll discuss later how we balance between both, but they can never go together. So sometimes we sacrifice quality, and sometimes we sacrifice deadlines, okay? And the second difference in mindset, lack of, let's see, what project manager thinks. I'm putting myself now in a shoe of project manager, what we think, and then as a developer, because I work at the part of 2 teams, both teams. So always project managers, they think that technical teams, they don't communicate sufficiently, okay? You don't communicate your problem. You don't tell us your issues. You don't tell us what's going on. You just keep the information to you, and then you bomb it once when deadlines reach, okay? And technical teams, they think always that his lack of technical understanding, lack of his technical skill is always an issue for you. Third, of course, project manager think that developer and technical team resist the deadlines or the schedules. You always resist, oh, it's not logical, well, this kind of thing. And you think, or as if anyone as a developer, I believe most of you as a developer here in technical team, always the project management propose unachievable plans and realistic deadlines, right? Ahmed Jamal is saying, okay, Ahmed, is it because it's really okay or it's only the okay we agreed on? Okay, so this is a main difference in mindset between a project manager. I'm here just to propose some ideas, to brainstorm with you how we can build a good relationship between not technical project manager by understanding first the basic difference in mindsets, how they think, how you think. Okay. Let's see here how tech team and development impact in project management plan. We always think that project manager plan is his plan. We don't care. We are working in development. We don't care. It's his problem. Now, today, let's think together how it shouldn't be his plan only. Okay? So we'll practice that. I need one to act as a tech lead. I need one to act as a developer. Ahmed Jamal, hey! I don't want it. I need someone without PMP background, by the way. Now, we have this scenario. Although I'm expecting it to be more in OutSystem, but yeah, we'll all support Ahmed, right? Okay, so read the scenario very loud, please.
Project overview. You are tasked with building an e-commerce platform where users can browse products, add items to their cart, and complete purchases. The platform will also include user authentication, payment gateway, integration, and recommendation engine based on browsing history.
So I'm here, the non-technical project manager, Ahmed. Your name? Preeti. I need you to tell me now the list of tasks you're gonna do. Please support them, okay? To implement this.
Who is the developer? Who is the tech?
Together, yalla.
Okay.
Yalla. Can you bring the board? Because we're gonna draw this plan in the board. So I'm not technical, I'm from construction. I know only PMP, I know project manager, okay? I know how to manage a project. I came to them and say, okay, please tell me what activities you need to do to achieve this, okay? List them down, if you can. Please, team, OutSystem, Rahman. Yeah, let's join him.
Acting as a team, where one is the tech lead.
Yeah, and I'm here, we are sitting. We have this requirement, basic requirement. Tell me what you're gonna do.
So we need a.
And we are talking about execution part of the plan, where what exactly the technical task you're
Basically,
gonna.
we can take it as a user story or a feature, right?
Yes, features. How you're gonna develop, how you usually start. You know. You want some help? Anyone? Yeah.
Also, like we will be doing any existing one or just from
It's
scratch?
from scratch. We just want to put a high level plan. We don't need to go in detail, but a high level plan. What you're gonna do, for example?
First thing, we will apply the design first for the e-commerce platform. We will add also the infrastructure and the architecture of the application or the website. It will go with the
Can we
structure
write?
of the database.
Can you write? Okay, yeah. Let's say we don't have infrastructure, although it's not related more to development, but let's say we don't have servers, so let's say we prepare,
Okay,
yeah.
so first thing, I believe it will be UI UX
Design, okay?
for the e-commerce. And then after that, we will design the databases, the APIs, everything.
Right.
And also, we will start separating the tasks into user stories to be.
Consider you have already user story. So
we have the products list.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some actions to add items to the cart.
Mm-hmm.
So we need the products list to be considered as a home page. We have a cart page. We have a purchase.
So
we have payment gateway.
I need you to write, please, Ahmed.
Okay.
Okay.
Payment gateway. Yes. We need products. Sorry for my fonts. It's very bad. Products list.
No, it's okay. It's clear.
And
So you mean like making a page for that?
Yes.
So here we are talking about development part of it, and
Yes.
here we talk about preparation of infra.
After we prepare everything from the APIs and databases, we will start for building the actual website, which is e-commerce with product list and cart and payment gateway. And
Okay.
authentication.
We'll stop here instead of going in detail. So the idea that I want to tell you that You tell me as a non-technical project manager, tell me what you want to do. What are you gonna do? Hey, this is my requirement. Discuss it with the business. I come up later with a user story, with the support of business, with the business analyst. We may already reach a step of having UI UX already there in place. We convince the business that what we're gonna go for, but now we are talking about technical part of it, execution part of it. Now he said, let's say we built the DB architecture. We agreed on API integration, how it will look if we're gonna integrate. We're gonna then build on the pages. So Ahmed, I need from you now an estimation, starting from DB, forget. Tell me how long it will take you. I will hear 4 votes, okay? How much it will take you to prepare the DB. Let's estimate together. I don't want an accurate number, but I'm just trying to drill how a plan could happen, right? So DB, you say you want to prepare the infrastructure, including the DB.
Yes.
How long it will take you?
About the tables, if we will structure users and beneficiaries and the tables for the products, tables for the payments, for the cart. I believe it will go for database. But in the out systems, because I know it's really fast in the out systems. But
Click,
for
click,
that
click.
additional development, it will take time.
Okay.
This is a benefit of out systems.
His React background. I just Node, yeah.
So for database, maybe it will take 4 working days.
Okay.
3 working days.
Pretty, how long?
For database,
Yeah.
you want to estimation. For this, we will have to create definitely users authentication. We have to do
Exactly.
and, products.
You can add user and authentication. You can add that.
And then we have to have the business
أحمد أنت
logic.
التكليت اكتب. User and authentication, yes, yeah. Okay, but I need also your estimation to the DB preparing
Database, I think for this use case, 2 days.
2 days. So Ahmed say 4, she say 2, Husni? 3. Okay, wait, I need a calculator here. 4 plus 2 plus 3 divided by 3. So, what? Wait. 4 plus 2 plus 3 divided by 3. So average of 3 days. We'll go for 3 days with the worst case scenario that we're gonna extend to 4 days. That's what is you assume. I'm not non-technical background, right? Next, APIs. Estimate, but let's go faster because we have multiple scenarios. So let's say we are building APIs because you are, how many days? 2?
We are building APIs or we are consuming APIs?
We are building, I believe Ahmed assume it's, client and back-end development concept. So yeah, let's expose it through mobile app. It's a web browser, but you are maybe talking more about traditional development out system background. Ahmed is more talking about React and Node.js. So let's consider we're gonna consume and we're gonna use that through clients thing. So around.
If we are consuming the APIs, basically when the totally depends how the real scenario, we should have that APIs details available.
From your
Then
end.
consuming it would be just 1 day.
1 day, you? 2?
Yeah.
Husni?
10.
10? Oh my God. So 1 plus 2 plus 10.
He's trying to bring the estimations.
4.3 Husni, I'm sorry, the average. So I have problem with Husni from now. Okay, so we'll take the average. 4.3 days will go till 5. 4.3 day will go till 5 as an average, okay? We'll go only to the product list and we'll close the discussion on this point, but I mean like an estimation. So product list, having that, consuming the API, and display that in a product list with the UX design that provided to you. Next time I will choose different team, I will choose from you. Okay, so how long, Ahmed?
For the design for the whole page, it will take 1 day, and with the integration, it will take 1 day also. So maybe it's average between 2 and 3 days.
3 will take your max estimation.
Yeah, it's just not product list. We have to make all the business.
No, I'm talking now till the product list.
Leave it about this now. Just making a product list. We have a tables, everything ready. We just have
API ready and
the UI mockups, everything is ready. We have to just. So if it's a simple business logic, if just we have to drag and drop, it will be very easy. But if there is some business logic, maybe you can 2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days, same as Ahmed. Husni?
3 days.
3 days? Finally, an agreement, 3 days. So, okay, then I assume I'm non-technical project manager, so and I assume we can go live in 5 days, right? Can we? Can we go live in 5 days?
We are giving
Can
estimates.
can we develop the product list before we finish the APIs?
So there is a catch.
As
We
a
are
design
giving
is-
estimates as a development. There
I'm
are
talking-
multiple phases that also.
You didn't tell me that, right? So you didn't tell me. Did you tell me? You didn't communicate that to me. This is the problem.
That's why I'm communicating.
I will go to the business and I'll say 5 days.
No,
We are live.
committee will have discussions.
So this is their plan actually. It's not my plan. This is what I want to tell you, that if you are if you are dealing with non-technical project manager, you should convey all the messages. You tell him, I need to do this, do this, do this. He should have the skill actually to manage you. He should not lack that skill. He should have a skill to facilitate that discussion to you. But if I see it like this, I will consider that is there any dependency between tasks? One should finish first?
For product list APIs, it should come first.
Exactly. So we are talking about 5 and 3 days because we shifted back, right? And if one resources is working on that, it's still more challenging because he need to work on sequential. So this is how normally software project plan come and implemented, right? It's not something that a project manager do by himself. It's your input in the plan. If he is able to manage the situation well, I'm not blaming you, but I'm putting myself also in the project manager shoe that he should listen to you enough. He should be able to get all information. He should ask you, but you should communicate. You should tell, I need 1, 2, 3 to do. 4, 5, 6. I cannot do this behind this. There is one resources can work on this. We cannot, if we have 2 resources or 1 resource or 3 resources, that could make a big difference, right? So this is how I want to tell you, this is how we estimate a project plan. This is simple. We should say, okay, it will go to testing. It will go then staging. We need to do smoke set. Oh, we forget about security risk testing, performance testing. So if we prepare a plan as a tech lead, you should tell me all this information, Ahmed. Next time, tell me. So when we have a dumb project, don't hide information. Thank you. Clap for them, please. Thank you for your plan. Thank you, Preeti. Okay. So timeline plan is a list of activities. Simply what I want to say you, time estimate and dependency. Who shares this information is the technical team. He will come at the end, and the project manager will come at the end and will say, this is our plan based on technical team input. So whenever you commit to time, like Ahmed, you say 10 days, Ahmed say 5, I say, yes, I take the average, but as a professional project manager, I should tell the management there is expectation it could extend to 10 days. They should know about this. So I should tell them the earliest time to finish this plan is on this date, but the worst case scenario, it will finish on this date. So the management I should have the skill to convey your messages to management enough and secure you, of course. I should secure you enough. Okay. So questions now. Who should tell what list of activities need to be done to deliver software? Who should do that? Technical list of activities. Task. Who should tell that? Non-technical project manager or a technical team?
Technical.
Shukran. Who provide time estimates? Okay. Who provide quantities estimate? Like I need this number of resources to work on this one. Technical team. Technical team. Sorry, I put the answer. Who provides the defined dependencies? This should finish first. I'm non-technical. Technical team as well, developer. You should tell me that. I should be able to facilitate the discussion as a project manager. I should have a skill to tell you, okay, let's do this. What is the worst case scenario? I hear to your risk. I take it. I know that Husni said 10 days. I take it also and consider it in my plan. I should say, I got Rami, our manager in Hidayah, and tell him, Rami, there is a possibility that it will go live after 10 days. You know, this kind of thing. I should be able to communicate. I should be able to be a bridge between you and the business. Next. Okay. Always do. Provide technical insights to project manager. Estimate effort enough. Do a proper estimation. Don't go always to worst case scenario like Husni. but don't go to happy scenarios like Pretty. Actually, project manager should help you in estimate and technical leads, okay? Identify dependencies, assist with risk management. I'm gonna talk more about this one. Define technical scope and requirements, help on that. I'm talking about not the business requirement, technical requirement, and we're gonna come to that later, why, okay? Adjusting estimate while we are progressing with the project, while in daily stand-up or whatever way you are following, communication meeting you are following, make sure you always adjust the plan, make sure always you communicate to project manager what's went wrong, and product owner, of course. Okay, participate in estimation meeting, communicate workload and availability. If you have a problem in your workload, you should communicate that, Chang. I know. Yesterday he was working till 6 p.m. with me. I gave him hard time anyway. So, and also Naveen, I told him, why you have only 14 defects? You need more defects. Okay, provide the expertise and prioritization. Support is continuous improvement. You should support continuously improving the plan, okay? Okay, handling project list, a tricky part here. Let's see what is a project list first. What is a risk? Non-PMP should not, PMP, Mustafa, no, Narish, no. What is a risk? Huh?
Changing the requirements.
Changing the requirements.
Unable to meet the delivery time.
Huh?
Developers.
مصطفى أنا فكرتك بتغششه. It's a risk. Yeah, it's very high risk to be honest. He's our manager.
Not able to deliver on time.
Okay, so we're talking about delivery on time. Again, someone mentioned time. No answer? So this is something you should be aware. And if you have, I don't know, you answer it, yeah, okay. Okay, it seems I will give you some classes about this in the office, okay? Okay, so the risk is all uncertainties that may impact project or product, not only product also as a product concept, negatively or positively. Positively is the risk. Why? Risk could be opportunities and could be threats in the project. So let's discuss now who will help on this, identifying risk, okay? Okay, I need also practice. Let me see how many. Abdu the naughty boy is here, come. Okay. I think I have one more scenario. Okay, so let's read very loud, please.
Oh. Again, developing an online e-commerce platform, project overview. You are tasked with building an e-commerce application. The application will have a new plugin to integrate with a native phone functionality. Ahmed should be answering this one.
Manish could answer as well.
Users expected to be 1,000. The platform will also include user authentication, okay, payment, gateway integration, and recommendation engine based on browser history and AI. Neither you or any one of the technical team ever built such a plugin for AI search engine. Okay, I'll ask ChatGPT. Okay.
I am here, non-technical project manager. I told you this. We need to build it. This is a business. We have the stories written, drafted, everything is ready for you, but you have this challenge. What are you gonna say to me?
The last line. No one has built it before,
So, okay, no one will build it.
yeah.
Build it. No, I'm not technical. Tell me, build it.
So you're
What is
asking
the
about
problem?
timing.
No, I'm not talking about the time. I'm talking where is the risk? What is the risk here?
The risk is no one did it before, so we still can't identify the risk. If I implement it before, so I know that the technical issues will be here, the difficulties will be here, so it will take X time, it will take X resources. But if I didn't implement it before, so here is the first risk.
Okay, I will tell you as a non-technical, build it. What is the problem? You are a developer, integrate with native phones.
Let's take 1-2 days or X amount of days to study it, to discuss, to search about it, and then let's sit again to discuss on a timeline.
So you need to search about it
Yes, of course.
to be able to estimate a plan.
Yes.
Any other suggestion?
Or maybe ask expert.
Ask
That's part of the
expert.
search.
Ask expert.
Ask the expert.
So he started to tell me that I have a problem, okay? Although I share it with him anyway, but I have a problem, okay? And I need to search about it, right? He started to be very open, communicated to me as a problem. As a non-technical project manager, I will come say, build it. You will go, sit in your laptop, trying to do it. You couldn't do. You take long time. Although you at the beginning you may estimate to me, I need 10 days, right? I need 10 days to do. But you even the 10 days you are not sure about it 100%. You search only for 5 days. So the problem here, give me. I came to you after 5 days. Say, okay, Abdurrahman, where are we now? After 5, you're still searching.
If I completed my search, so at least I'll have more visibility about the task. Maybe I need XYZ license to implement it, or maybe it's an easy task. Someone has implemented it, or even after search, I found it's okay. I can group A and B part of the code, combine them together. So خلاص, task is completed.
Hello.
So I'll have a clear vision after X amount of days.
Clear. Suggest for me as a solution also as well. He's still searching for 5 days.
Maybe it's not.
Doable?
Maybe it's not. Yes.
Doable task?
Maybe there is no technical visibility to implement. But let's say we have seen this plugin somewhere else. Let's say we have seen it. So, any one of you, suggestion, please?
Any help, please?
Any help? I'm non-technical. I need your help, guys.
Initially, actually, we should not give an estimate, okay? Like we will be doing this because this is very uncertain. The situation is unseen, or maybe it's not that we are aware about this. So we should tell the project manager upfrontly, like, okay, I need to analyze it at least. Give me 2 days or 3 days. I will come up with a basic understanding, and then I will create a good petition to share you, like how much time it will take, or what are the other solutions.
So your understanding, you will search only for a solution?
Sorry.
You will search for a solution online?
No, not search. Yeah, we have to go and analyze it, right? And
How you will analyze? How you will analyze?
Maybe on
Searching.
System forum we can use ChatGPT as he said. Anything. There are multiple things
But
we can ask our
after-
colleagues. But
after-
somehow we have to come to a understanding, okay, whether it is feasible or not feasible, it's doable, in what
It's available in the market. When business requests for it, we got it. Let's say we are a commercial company. We know it's available in the market. It's not something we NASA scientists.
This is what we will come up with after the search.
Hello.
So neither it's available, خلاص, we can integrate with it, or it has some challenges, and I'll share it with the project manager.
Hello.
If you will
After
listen.
4 or 5 days, if I give you 10 days, after 4 or 5 days, if I didn't build the POC, even if I didn't have the experience,
Good work.
or it's not doable. Like, so I need to find another expertise to ask. I
Shukran.
need to, like, I don't have the
You
expertise.
just mentioned 2 key points. Do a BOC and find an expert on it. So he, as non-technical project manager, he started to give me solutions for the risk we have. He didn't hide his problem, Abdurrahman. He told me there is a problem. Mina started to give me ideas. Priti started to give me idea. Who else? You told me when? It's non-technical visible. No, it's visible, so you didn't give me ideas. You close. I lost my business because of you. Okay, so what I want to tell you from this scenario that you identify the risk, not the project manager. Project manager could identify the risk related to other areas that will not speak about it now, but technical risk, you should tell clearly, I didn't do this before. We have to search for solutions. We can build BOC. We can bring expert. We can outsourcing that to other company, right? You can pay for other company to do it for you. Come on, plug it. We're gonna pay them a few amount, but that will save us $1 million, for example. I'm just giving you an example, dreams, huh? So it could save us money. We pay $100,000, but to gain $1 million, okay? As you know, if it is commerce company. So you have to communicate. I'll tell you as always do, communicate. This is a way how to build a bridge really between you and project manager and your management generally. Anyone has a pure business background, okay? Identify risk early. You cannot tell me in the last moment, please, Abdurrahman, after 10 days or 5 days, okay? Don't come after 5 days and shock me. Give me the problem. Tell me, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to do. And then I may choose to go for paying for other companies and waiting, or hiring immediately an outsource from other company just to support us doing that, right? So it's because I know what business want. I know how can I lose this agreement or contract. So you need to communicate, number one, identify them early, do a POCs, mitigate risk by giving me solution as we did. Ahmed Jamal,
Disagree.
disagree, why?
Why we are here if we will hire outsourcing company to do my work? I am the technical party.
I don't want to lose my business.
We can do
If you will,
whatever.
if it,
He's attacking Muhammad Hussein.
I will, oh my God. I will tell you why. I will tell you that.
Now you are telling me,
I will tell you.
sit and we will.
No, not all. Only building the plugin. Build everything except the plugin. Okay? Because you are not sure about that. I will tell you. I need to go live in months. I cannot wait for your searches. I will lose $1 million.
Sometimes we
Huh?
we don't have this kind of skills on our team.
I can learn.
This is the
problem. This is your problem now with me. The mindset different, you see? The mindset different. It's here, only sitting in a chair now. No, you have to be transparent with your problem to help me to choose. To help me to tell you why I'm going. By the way, sometimes you learn from these external resources quickly, more than imagine, and you keep trying.
You don't have the time to implement it internally.
This
You
is,
hired outsource company for this task. The next task, you will hire them again.
No.
no,
What?
of course, because I'm not
I have
ready.
the knowledge.
No,
To adapt
Ahmed.
or support or
Ahmed.
add features or add enhancements.
Because I'm not.
Don't leave me.
احمد زعلان على واحد حسني اسفين مسحب الصماد نحكي تليفون اوكي okay so no Ahmed, this is the mindset I'm talking about, by the way. This is a problem here that we should actually, it's a chance to learn, by the way. If you have companies that built for you a plugin and left, you save $900,000. We just give an example of that, right? You lost 1,000 as a company, but you may even get paid for this amount you gain. But if you waited for 2 months, I'm waiting for you to keep trying while I need to go to go live in 1 month, I lost my business.
I believe in this, that if the coming tasks, if we found another risks, another challenges,
It's an option.
time you will hire outsourcing company to do.
It depends. It always depends. It's an option. I may accept going for a POC. I may accept of going hiring one more resources. It depends, Ahmed, okay? I may accept waiting for you to learn. I don't have a problem. It depends on the project itself. It depends on the urgency. It depends on the deadlines. It depends on the business values they want, when they want to deliver that to the market, when they want to go live. Okay? Agreed? Well, not agreed. Give him something. So this is what we have mentioned and always do. I believe we were here mitigating risk through best practice, improving communication and documentation, technical visibility analysis, code reviews and design discussion, managing dependency and uncertainty. Always be aware that you need to communicate your risk, your issues to project manager to be able to handle that. Don't keep it. When you keep a risk, it's your problem always. It's your problem. But when you share it, you throw it in someone. You throw the ball in someone, by the way. And even project manager usually I throw that in someone else, a higher manager. Oh, we have this problem. We are losing resources. We have this kind of issues. So you have to fix it. Oh, ABI went down and we have a problem now in our product. I do that actually. I don't keep it. When I keep it, it's my problem. This is what I encourage everyone to speak to me. I will handle the business. Don't worry. I'll handle them. Okay? Okay. Technical depth, complexity, and lack of technical understanding of a project manager. This is, I believe, our third point. Hope I didn't speak a lot, okay? Let's practice. I did one, but I need it from this day. Please. Anyone, volunteer.
Bessant, you can participate if you want.
بسنت يلا بسنت حاولت اني بس هم مش عايزين مستحيل والله انا مش متذكره هو السيرش اوكي يا اوكي حلو يلا read the scenario. I believe this is the last one if you feel bored already, so
We are in the team developing an e-commerce platform that integrates with various third-party services. A critical release is planned to include payment gateways, which is done through API integrations and processes. Thousands of users will be connected to use this website and do payment. While reviewing server performance, different reports.
John, you are not listening. John will answer, by the way. He will. John, تعال. لا تعال يا John. No, you need to come. You need to come because. Yes, يلا. Okay.
You realize that there is a critical fix that should be released because suppose some attributes are missing critical indexes, there are frequent 500 and 400 errors in the integration and various pages. The payment API is not currently exposed over HTTPS. You want to convince the non-technical project manager that the next critical release of the project should be postponed.
So we want to go live with critical release. Business are waiting for it. You realize that you have all this problem. Convince me now. Yalla Basant, convince me. I have a deadline tomorrow, we need to go live.
Maybe I will explain the problem first and how.
Okay, explain to me the problem. I didn't read the story with you. Till here, I know till here. I don't know this part.
First thing, the users cannot use the system.
How?
Because
we are already live.
We are talking about a new release, right?
No, we have already released that has a problem, but we are releasing tomorrow another critical release, and we promise everyone that we will go live. Now convince me that I want to postpone this release tomorrow. You review your report and you have all of this problem. Convince me, please. Anyone can convince me? Manish, convince me.
It's like project manager's responsibility. If anything goes wrong, so you will be getting trouble. So you release the project and why you are dead.
Why I should be in trouble?
Because of the issues we have.
But the site is working.
The next release.
But this is already in production. This is already in production. We are live.
Users will increase or the data will increase, for example. So we may face the more problem. Like
What problem you mean? What is the problem? The site is working, right? Anyone can tell me what is the problem?
Payment security, payment supply is not secure. You will lose
What?
money.
But how I will lose money? How the money will fall from the integration, or what's gonna happen? Yes.
The company is based on the revenue and the payment. So since the payment is not working, the company will not get the.
But it's working. It's only working, but it's not secure. Some pages are not working. So fine, we can live with that, right?
No. That's the thing that I'm trying to convince you. Because since I'm not getting the money, which means the payment will be stuck. So the user will affect it as well as I will, lost my reputation. So.
Thank you. He speaks a business language that I can understand. Don't tell me it's not over HTTPS. Don't tell me it's 500 and 400. Tell me my reputation. Tell me my business impact. Tell me how I will lose my business. Tell me, this is the thing that you need to tell the managers, the project managers, the non-technical project. Don't they start to, we are having these errors. Our database is, our CPU consumption is, no, I don't understand what you're saying. Tell me exactly what will gonna happen. So whenever we write a report to our business, sometimes, for example, we have an issue in TAM, it took 20 minutes for, not your TAM, it's our system, it was our issue, it was an integration externally, and applicant had to wait in TAM Center for 20 minutes for the CAD font thing, 20 minutes just to finish and prepare their application. So you can imagine we had an angry customer, we have unhappy customer, people started to complain, people started to call the government 850 to complain. Here is the impact. Don't tell me the CAD font is slow. Don't tell me the CAD font is throwing errors. It's a language that I don't understand. Usually if you have the bridge, that you will carry the message, but you need to tell non-technical, okay, the challenge is simply in a business language. The impact is simply in a business language. Translated. This can easily hacked, right? API, and it will be disaster. We will lose, our customer will not come back to us, as the site is not working. We lose customer, we lose business, we lose our business, okay? Slow performance. You tell me that it will take them, ages to load the pages. Pages throwing error and it takes time to load. And payment is not secure. Can you imagine more impact than this one? Thank you, Basan. This is what we want to hear. Thank you, dear. So always do highlight business impact. Don't talk to me in a technical language. Don't say anything in a business language. I don't understand it, okay? Focus on business outcome, focus on business problem, explain it to them in a language they understand. You understand it, you are a technical, okay, you understand the impact, but sometimes you are not able, to translate this to the language. You need to switch on from technical language to business language when you convey this message to a non-technical user, person. Propose solution. Also, you need to give me solutions. Okay, don't tell me the problem, it's not over HTTPS, okay, and then we need to do this. We need to get a new certificate. We need to do this. Give me your, what I will say, if I'm professional project manager will tell you, okay, list for me quickly what we want to do. Let's to me impact. I'm gonna draft it maybe in a more understanding language. Give it to me in a language that I understand. I want to expand it more. I want to share that with the management. I want to share that with the decision maker to tell them this is a problem. We have to propose our go live. We have to do this first. Seems we have a very high risk. Even if it will, if you have a good manager, he will protect you even if you have a problem. By the way, I believe we reached the last part. I speak a lot. Remember, okay. Success in all projects comes from balancing two key factors, technical need and business need. Technical need is security, performance, etc. But you cannot spending edges on technical issues and technical depths while you are not covering the business need and vice versa. You cannot implement the business need, sacrificing performance, sacrificing security. So it's always balanced. You need to help the project manager to know how to make this balance if he has no technical background, okay? Rola. And also, success in all projects comes from balancing three constraints. Usually in each project, project managers really tied with three constraints, and you have to understand this to come up to understand his mindset, time, cost, and scope. We cannot exceed any of this. We are controlled by this. So if you want to, build, as I mentioned to Abdurrahman this before, I believe in the podcast. If you didn't watch the podcast, sorry, it's in Arabic. But anyway, Abdurrahman, translation, please, okay? We need more audience, huh? Okay? So I was saying to him, you cannot suggest for a business to get a Ferrari to deliver a food, right? You need to tell me a proper cost, something reasonable, something that balancing actually my technical need with the business needs. The best technology will be Ferrari here, but we need a bike to deliver a food. We don't need, so the business need is to have a bike.
It's all about the category that you are delivering to.
Exactly.
If I am targeting high-end users or premium users, so I need a Ferrari.
He's an ideal technical, he was trying to convince me now for my small restaurant to get a Ferrari, right? Okay, so that's it. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, I need the.
Yeah, by the way, if you have any questions related to project management, business, product management,
We have
so
3 PhD certified here. Mustafa,
we have no, please go ahead if you have any questions.
So, for example, if I'm working under non-technical, like as you mentioned, non-technical project manager, and he or she is giving me time, like asking me how much time it will take to develop such thing or any component or any service. I am telling him or her that I will take such much of time because development requires a lot of things. So but the project manager, he's saying that you should complete in this X number of days. How I should convince that it will not take such numbers, it will take more days. How I need to convince her or him that I need such much of time.
Do you have this problem with me?
No, technical. You are technical, so I'm just talking about it.
This is the first question I should ask you. Yeah, good question, actually, Manish. It's a real challenge for a lot of technical team. But this relation especially should be built on trust, to be honest.
If she has or he has a trust, then
Okay. Usually, project manager, I will not go deeply in this, and product owners, they have many techniques to estimate. See, what I did, I asked them to estimate, and then I took the average, and then I see there is a high risk. This is how they should work if they know how to work professionally. Get estimation from multiple team members, okay, and they do a different way to tell what is the worst case scenario, what could happen in the happiest scenario, what most probably when we will gonna go live, most likely scenario if you hear about this. So they can balance between those scenarios depending, of course, on the size of the project. Okay. Second thing, you can tell her what you need to achieve this. Don't tell me your problem only. Tell me what you need to do this. Okay, I can't do this in 1 month. Okay. Give me solutions. Okay, I need one more resource to work with me. I need to hold my other task. I have another task project I cannot work on temporarily. Tell me solutions. Okay, it's always a conversation of we have a deadline. We know that we had a lot of unrealistic deadline, but also if you had that deadline, tell me that it seems this will be very challenging deadlines. I need one more resource. We need to outsource this part of the project, Ahmed Jamal, and we need to postpone other task and hold it. This is, by the way, what I'm trying to do with the business currently. Please hold this one. Although I'm fighting for that, I'm suffering, but I'm doing my best, okay? But this is how the conversation should be. Build on trust with the project manager, and then give him solutions. Start to give him solutions. Don't challenge him. This could be the problem. If you start to tell him, no, I can't, okay, give me a solution. Propose for me what we can do. More resources, more postpone as a task, hold this, do this. This is how we should deal with it, okay? Any other questions? Naveen, no questions?
I have one question.
Yes, please. I read his mind, yes.
You mentioned like the velocity and
Quality.
quality cannot be go in the same pace, right? So in case my manager is a technical thing and I want to convince her like, okay, we can deliver the project on time, no issues in that. But still the team is like thinking, what if we get little bit more time? So we can give it with the...
Is this what's happening in the BA project? I know. It's what's happening in the... We have a current project and we are having issues on that.
In case the team is thinking like that,
They need to talk. They need to talk. Again, remember when I mentioned it's a risk that we have. We need more time. And it's a risk. And if you remember in risk what I said, first thing I mentioned it 3 times, communicate, communicate, communicate. If you don't tell them, there is no problem. You need to communicate and you need to propose solutions.
So Monday morning, send email to Lord and communicate the rest.
Okay, so yes, you have to communicate. You don't hide it. Don't feel shy. Don't follow only the push of the project manager. I'm telling you, this is why I'm trying to always, please speak. Please let me know what is the challenges. Let's find solution to it. Okay, but we have to understand the load and the push that is happening on head of project manager as well. He's pushed from somewhere. He's not bringing those deadlines from himself. So you have to understand.
Okay, but what in case the developers also they were thinking, and this is the fairest timeline, and we can complete everything within this timeline. But in case sometimes the issues might happen unexpectedly, so they might spend some time.
Okay, this is again communicate. This is the key.
Not in the start.
Even not
No.
even the unit. This is why if you say
you need to update your send your status or update the project manager about
Why
your
we have a
status while you
standard.
are fixing. You know that you will fix this, you will able to fix this, but it will take like, for example, 2 days. So in first day you have to send the email, for example, saying I already completed like 40%. I will be able to fix it by tomorrow to reach 100% of fixing this issue. You have to update your status
exactly,
regularly.
and this is what I call here adjusting estimate as a project progress. You cannot tell me 5 days, and you try to commit to those 5 days, of course, and then you realize no, you need more 5 days. Update me daily. Don't keep me at the last moment. Don't let me shock the business in the last moment. I cannot tell. I keep promising in every meeting with the management, yes, we're gonna go live on time. No issues. All the team are progressing very well, and then at the end, noon we can go live. No, you can't do that, of course. So communicate early. Okay. Any more questions?
Chan, anything?
I need to hire question from the faces I didn't meet because I heard from my team and I have a problem. It seems I need to.
So, any more questions?
No.
Thank you, Noon.
Hope you enjoyed.